2.
Hello, thank you for joining us. This week we're going to be talking about overcoming the world. Overcoming the world. The world, as we see, seems to be encroaching on our lives, kind of seeping into areas of our lives all the time because it's just nonstop. It just wants our attention. It wants everything from us. But we're going to talk this week about overcoming the world. And we're going to be in John, first epistle of John. 1 John 5, let's say we're going to be in 4 and 5. 1 John chapter 5, verses 4 and 5. And it reads, "For whatever is born of God overcomes the world. And this is the victory that has overcome the world, our faith. Who is he who overcomes the world but he who believes that Jesus is the Son of God?" So today we're going to start off by we're going to start at the beginning. We're talking about overcoming the world. So we're going to say, well, what is the world? I'm glad you asked. So let's go over to 1 John chapter 2, verse 15. And it reads, "For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life is not of the Father, but of the world. And the world is passing away, and the lust of it. But he who does the will of God abides forever." So, what is the world? World is anything or any person that chooses or tries to take our attention away from the Father, away from Jesus, away from the gospel. It is so important that we understand that we are confronted with the world almost all the time. There's very few times when we're not confronted with the world. The world saying, "Choose me," through lust of the eyes, lust of the flesh, pride of life. No matter what, it's always saying, "Choose me, choose me, choose me." It wants to put God further back in the line of our lives. It wants to put God back and say he's not first. It's telling that Jesus, his sacrifice on the cross wasn't enough, that we have to have the resources or the perceived resources or the counterfeit resources of this world. And so in order to get to where we need to be in the Father, we have to overcome the world. And when we overcome the world, we reach a new place. And that place is when we start to see things on a spiritual level. We start to experience things on a spiritual level, and that way we get to put the things of this world in their proper place. Now, we still have to exist in the world, but we don't have to be of the world. The world does not have to control us. But through the power of Jesus Christ working in our lives, we will be able to control the world. We are overcomers, and we can and we will and we must overcome the world. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time.